Hello and welcome to NewFilmmakers Los Angeles. My name is Danny De Lillo and we're here at the South Park Center. I'm here with Parida Tanti with her movie, Red Ladies. Let's take a look at the clip.
I'm Maureen Chen, and I'm running for Assemblywoman.
This woman must be
Stopped and returned to family.
I don't even know what to say to my own mother right now, who is an immigrant running for a party that works against immigrants.
I am not an illegal.
Wait, did you not just hear a word I said? Oh, God!
No, sit up, smile, Olivia. I would really be honored to be the first Asian American Republican Assemblywoman. Action. That's beautiful.
Boom! Thank you, Mom.
Parida, thank you very much for being here and thank you for bringing your film to us. For those that haven't seen it, tell us a brief synopsis of your film.
Sure. Red Ladies is a political comedy about True Boo Olivia, who goes home to stop her mom from becoming the first Asian American Republican Assemblywoman, but she's instead blackmailed into being part of her mother's act. So
why would you not want to watch it with that synopsis? That's what I want to know. Honestly, it was so funny. You left me wanting more. I was like, please be a TV series or a feature because it was so good. Where did the inspiration come for you in creating this story?
Yeah, it's based on my hometown's politics and just I'm from district-wise, if you separate, I'm from Orange County. And just this phenomena of like immigrants who support, you know, who.
Oh yeah.
And it was just frustrating and I didn't understand it. And it was like bombastic to me. And one of the runner-ups for like, especially my district is like, well, if you see the movie,
you'll know. Yeah, if you'll see the movie, you understand where we're going here.
Anyway, that's what it's based on. It's like hometown politics and my frustration at the current state of politics.
I love that you did this. I mean, I find it just as baffling, and it's crazy because we're in California and there's a lot of people that feel a lot of different things. What I love that you did though is you took it into you took the comedic value as opposed to taking the dramatic value. What was the decision to decide to do that particularly?
Well, it couldn't be a drama.
True.
I don't know how else to say it. Like it was just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
That you had to see the satire in it.
Yeah.
That's basically it. And I think it's just funner as a comedy.
Yeah.
But once again, like I just couldn't do it as a drama. It may have started out in the writing stages as a dramedy, but then eventually it was just like I cast it and they were so funny and I was like, this is gonna be a full-blown comedy.
Your casts are so funny. Like the way they are together, like it was hysterical. It was amazing. How do you bring a cast together?
I lucked out. I seriously lucked out. Like I cast it through online websites and I lucked out. Like you just try your best during casting, but you meet them for 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You try your best to assess and see what they can bring to the table, and then you try to get them in a room together for callbacks, and then you like pray that the magic happens, and it really did happen. I remember we were like callbacks, and the family, and was like, I have a dysfunctional family. Like I had them do improv, and I was like, yeah.
So is that what you did? You got them through the journey of doing some improv together first, and then you kind of worked around that?
That was like callbacks, but I just needed to see what dysfunction as a family unit.
Yeah.
That was just completely dysfunctional and hilarious.
It was hilarious.
I had them like improv, like Valerie and Peach go to like Pizza Hut and come back at 10, and then Ethan catches them and then tells on them to the mom.
Oh my god, I love this stuff. So was there like, because it's nice when you've got a really good cast, because comedy's hard to do. Yeah. So you can't make someone do comedy. They've kind of got it or they don't. But what you as a director, you kind of, apart from obviously letting them kind of explore their own, acting abilities, are you quite, when it comes to actually a set, are you quite hands-on? Do you give people tips? Like, how do you roll?
On set?
Yeah.
Well, we do rehearsals, which I thought was standard, but I guess is not standard.
Yeah. Well, some people do and some people don't. That's right. Yeah.
But I was like, absolutely not. We're doing rehearsals.
Yeah.
But they're really, really funny people.
They really
didn't have to do much, truly.
Yeah.
Like, they've got like a comedic gift, each one of them. Even down to the intern, like Chris Cox. You just do it with one look. I'm serious. Like, I feel lucked out, and really lovely people all around off camera too. On set, I'm honest with you, I don't have to do much. because I feel like we prepare so much in rehearsals.
Yeah.
I do give them tweaks and like little suggestions, but they're just so on top of it, and they're great as they are. So.
Do you know? I was actually watching your film that I also felt too. I felt like just the way it was shot was fun. It made it funny. You got moments, you got capture moments of people with their facial expressions, but just the way it was shot was funny as well. Was that kind of like, how do you do that? Like, you know, how do you work that out with your DP? Like, that was, even the way you shot it was funny.
Totally. You just go, Robert, listen, I want really bad footage, okay? I want really bad footage that's like good though. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I got it. You want me to do the stuff I used to think looked good in 6th grade, but wasn't actually really that good. And I was like, yes, exactly.
See, that was on purpose. There you go.
For sure. Like everything's on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also just was like really inspired by like, what's the stuff going on social media, like Snapchat.
Yeah.
I love the funny
moments,
Zoom.
Yep. It worked, but it did really work though. What was the biggest challenge you had in making it?
Filmmaking. You know what? Casting Peach was really hard.
Really difficult?
Surprisingly.
Interesting.
Really hard. Because I wrote the character and I was like, you know, this character is written to be beloved, the best friend who eats us so much. And I was like, oh, anyone can play this because anyone who plays it, you're gonna like the character instantly. But then when it came to casting, I was like, oh, actually you have to find someone and cast someone who's likable within 5 seconds from just eating like a Pocky stick. And that was really hard.
And you found it?
Yeah.
It took a while though.
Yeah, Andy. Andy, was my sister's friend from college.
Wow.
And acted a little, but not too much. And I called them over, and for auditions, was like, just sit and eat blueberries in front of me, and I'm gonna tape this.
I love
and then they got the part.
you obviously have like an actor's dream where they can just play.
I don't know.
You know?
I find that so strange when people say that to me, because like, what am I supposed to do? Just, you know, constrain them in box? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
it's not
how it has to work, but it's really nice because I think you give people the creative freedom and therefore you get the results, you know what I mean, which is wonderful. Not every director does that, so I think that's a credit to you. My goodness.
Know that, but
yeah. Well, every actor's going to want to join your set after watching this, trust me. That's how it's going to roll. No, but I think I was left kind of wanting more. Is there any sort of, do you feel like, wow, I got so much good content, I could even extend this into being a feature or a series or something? Is that something ever crossed your mind?
A lot of people watch it and they're like, this could be a web series.
Yeah.
And it didn't occur to me until people told me.
Yeah.
But yeah, why not?
Why not?
Could pull it, yeah.
And I think that's nice because when you've got the characters and the story, I mean, it could be really delved into something. I mean, sometimes you don't find out until you've actually started to make it, which is great.
And I think the cast would really, really love to.
Yeah, I think they're lucky to have you as a director. I think it's nice to have a director who's got a good sense of humor as well, which is really, really cool. What have you learned for when you're in your career thus far? What have you learned? Maybe some advice you can give to any filmmakers out there.
You just have to try really hard and not give up. Like, it takes an insane amount of self-belief. I'm actually quoting Andrew Hire.
Do it, yeah.
Yeah, it takes an insane amount of self-belief, and sometimes I'm just like, why am I doing this? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, pass out. Okay, I don't really know what advice I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you find it hard, I'm there with you, because it's very hard.
It is, but it's worth it, isn't it? You know?
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, it will be, trust me. What is next for you?
What is next? Funny you asked that. I just finished filming my second film, and it's just 3 days ago, actually.
Oh, wow. So you're straight off of that.
Yeah, you're seeing me rise from the dead. A vampire for 4 days straight.
What was that?
It was I don't have a title for it yet, so it's called Untitled Queer Mumblecore Film.
Oh, I love it. I love that you shot it already as well. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we just shot in downtown LA in the historic core, and it was a great time. Totally like different feel, but it was a great time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna be one of those filmmakers that's just gonna have a stamp and be like, yeah, this is this is Parida's film. I can tell. It's got an essence to it, which is a great thing. And I honestly think that. Yeah, no, really. I think I really can't wait to see much more of your work, because you know, you've definitely got a very entertaining film, which is something that is we're very glad to have at New Filmmakers. So
Thank you. That's so nice of you.
Well, we're coming to see your film that was just shot literally behind us 3 days ago.
Yes, it was.
No, listen, thank you for bringing us Red Ladies. I want more. Please bring us more. Please turn it into something even bigger, because the characters were fantastic and you did a great job. So thank you very much.
We have a lot of content to work with, don't we?
Yeah, a lot of content. There we go. Parida, everybody, Red Ladies. Thank you very much.
Thank you.